Okay, boys, this video is about your mental health. This is so important. I can't stress enough how important this is, okay? So, when your mental health is fucked up, you will probably make the wrong decision every time, right? You'll make the decision of watching porn, of eating junk food, of going to bed too late, playing video games. You will make all these bad decisions because your mental health is fucked up, okay? Now, I want you to have the best mental health ever, right? I want you to just be as happy as possible, and so we in the future we might meet each other and then we'll both be very happy. Now, the thing that's really important, I wrote a few things down on here. First thing I wrote down, sleeping on time. Man, in my previous video I talked about this. I can't stress enough how important your sleep is. You probably know that sleep is important, but you don't know the consequences of really bad sleep. I've read a book on it, it's called Why We Sleep. I recommend you to read it because it shows you all the negative consequences of not sleeping on time or just being sleep deprived, right? For example, and this is a really extreme example, but it's a real one. In the future, you might die earlier or get some type of cancer, right? You don't want that. But on the short term, it's also bad for your memory. Your brain won't function 100% as it would on a good night of sleep. There's all these negative consequences, right? You don't want that shit. Okay. So I urge you to put as much attention to your sleep as possible, right? If there's something holding you back, for example, a person texting you, my girlfriend texts me every night like, no, don't go to sleep yet. I just say, I'm going to sleep, and then I'm going to sleep. You should do something like that too. If you really can't, you just should delete this person from your life, right? Now, buy some books on it, do some research on it, and realize that your sleep is really important. Like, my first ever video on this channel was about sleep, how to improve your sleep. And in that video, I said, like, you have to be tired to go to sleep, to fall asleep, right? Don't eat any big meals before going to sleep. That's a really great tip, actually. Also, I said like not watching. Did I say that? I think I said like not looking at any bright screens before going to sleep, right? Also, when you wake up, watching the sunlight, getting sunlight into your eyes. I haven't been doing this the last few days because it's fucking cold outside when I wake up, and most of the time when I wake up it's still dark outside, so I don't know if that's doing anything to my brain then, but I might just have to figure it out. I just have to try to go outside and then, but there's more, you just really need to realize that your sleep is important. But why the fuck would nature and the entire biological evolution stuff put sleep as such a big thing in our lives if it's not benefiting anything, right? Like, picture this. You're a caveman. You're in a fucking cave and there's other cavemen around you which you don't know in a few 100-meter distance, for example. If you go to sleep, you're so fucking vulnerable to them. They can steal your food, they can kill you, they can do anything they want to you when you're asleep. So why would nature put this into our biological rhythms if it's not that important, right? Think about that. Why would nature do it? Probably because there's a very, very intense reason for sleeping. And if you don't sleep for a few days straight or for a few weeks, you'll probably die. It's that crazy. Sleep is that important. I really want you to just hammer down on this, okay? The second thing I wrote down is eating clean. See, whenever I eat clean, I just feel like I've got more energy, I feel more motivated, and it's really not such a weird thing because these bad foods have negative consequences on your hormones and on your brain, right? That's one thing correlated with sleep too. If you are sleep deprived, your hormones, the leptin and ghrelin, the hormones which signal to your brain that you're full when you're eating, and the hormone that signals to you when you're hungry, these will just be all messed up when you're sleep deprived. That's one thing too for your sleep. But in these bad foods like junk food, pizzas, I don't fucking know, whatever, there's all these bad sugars and chemicals in it which just fuck up your brain. If you eat them every day, all day, every day, you'll get messed up and you'll feel it, right? you'll feel like lethargic, you feel just like you're not motivated. But then when you do eat clean, you'll feel energized. Your testosterone will probably rise. It just has all these good effects on you. And eating bad food has such negative consequences. You'll get fat eventually. You'll get pimples. Your skin will be just not looking great. You see the point I'm trying to make here? This will all have negative consequences on your mental health because you're just not in good shape. You don't want that, okay? Now, spending time with family away from your phone. This is correlated with turning off your notifications on your phone. When you turn off all the notifications on your phone, you just check your phone and you see nothing. You just think like, I will put it away for a few hours or something. I'll just go read a book instead. Or I will spend time with my family. See, when you just put away your phone, you turn off the notifications, you just put it away, and you just really have a conversation with your mom, where you look her in the eyes and you're just talking about something. This is really valuable. And this will make you more happy probably too, because think about it. You're just spending some quality time away from your phone with your family. This will just bring only good consequences to you, and I really urge you to just turn off your fucking messages on your phone, man. And I can't stress enough about this, okay? Really, go and try this, man. I urge you to go and try this. And now I want to give you a quick tip which really helps me a lot. For example, when I'm done eating and I'm not going to train or something, I'm just sitting there and I'm just like thinking like, what the fuck do I do now, right? Then in the evening I will just go on a walk. I will put in some music and I will just go on a walk. This will prevent you from eating bad foods because of being bored. You'll also get the steps in and you'll just be away from your home place where you've been all day, right? This just helps me so much. I'm sorry that I'm fidgeting so much, but I have to go to the toilet. So after this video, I'm going to do that. But I recommend you to do this too. Just go on a walk when you don't really know what to do. You've been meditating, you trained this day, you've done what you wanted to do, you've recorded videos, then just go on a walk, with or without your phone. Do it without your phone one time too. You'll probably come back quicker, because that's my experience. I always go on a walk with my phone and I just put my earbuds in. And then one time I went without my phone and I got like back in 10 minutes. Well, otherwise I will walk for an hour or something, you know. I genuinely hope you got something from what I tried to tell you. I've been noticing that my skills of trying to bring over my experience and my knowledge to you isn't as great as I want it to be. Like I can't articulate everything in the way I would like to. But I really do hope you understand what I meant with all this. And I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.